Well, kia ora anō everybody. Tuariki Delamere again, TDA Immigration, Principal Consultant and former Minister of Immigration. Recently, Harris Gu had another story reported in the media, and this one is of great importance to all of you who are representing clients looking for a skilled migrant residence visa or an employment visa or a specified employer. Harris's client received a letter instructing him to go to the employer, and the employer, I believe, received a copy of the similar letter, same letter. We want to have a list of all your staff members, complete details, their names, their dates of birth, a copy of their employment contracts, and their salary, payment details. They wanted everything. Harris wrote back to Immigration New Zealand and said, no, we're not going to provide that, and we want to know, why are you asking that information? The requesting of that information is prohibited under Principle 6 of the Privacy Act. It was illegal for Immigration New Zealand to even ask for that information. Immigration New Zealand's response is, we are entitled to request any information from a visa applicant because of the statement on application forms, which goes something like this. I'll just have a look down here. I authorize Immigration New Zealand to make any inquiries it deems necessary in respect of the information provided on this form and any information attached in response to the questionnaire. Now, because Immigration New Zealand have put that statement on the application form, they time and time again says that gives them the legal right to ask all that information from the employer and the employing company. So those of you who are out there representing yourselves, or those advisors representing your clients, if this is asked of you, you just go to Principle 6 in the Privacy Act, and it is quite clear that Immigration New Zealand have no lawful right to even ask for that information. Asking for that information is illegal. And the way they put it, in my opinion, is tantamount to blackmail. Because they're basically saying, if you do not provide this information, which we do not have any legal right to have, we will decline your application. And so everybody, if you are being asked to provide information about other people, and that's what it's all about. An employer does not have the lawful right to provide that sort of information about employees of the company, unless those employees give their permission. And if they give their permission, that's fine. Now, Immigration New Zealand have turned around at times and says, well, your employer has to ask those people. I'm sorry, Immigration New Zealand, the law doesn't work that way. You, Immigration New Zealand, are entitled to ask the specific individual whose information you want. You're not entitled to use a third party, namely an employer, to try and get that information. You have to go directly to the individual employee. And of course you can't, because you don't know who it is. And so Immigration New Zealand, stop breaking the law. Stop demanding and threatening immigration visa applicants, the employers, to provide information which you are specifically prohibited to request. So anyway, everybody, I thought I'd share that with you because I think it's important, and especially for you advisors and you applicants, if you are receiving a request like that, don't provide the information. Because if you provide the information, by the way, if you're the employer providing that information without written authority from your employee, you're breaking the law. And I would suggest to you immigration advisors, if you provide that information without specific authority from those employees and pass it on to Immigration New Zealand, you're also breaking the law, as well as the Code of Conduct. Anyway, that's all today. Hope that was useful. And if any of you applicants out there, we can help you in this matter, please feel free to call us or send us an email. And again, thanks for listening.